Welcome to another YouTube video. I'm here to do a CD collection part 3. This will be the final part. I'm going to start off showing you Cage, Movies for the Blind. Really good album, great lyricism, very gritty, grimy tracks. Talking about not being a conformist. You have songs like Agent Orange. You have songs like In Stony Lodge. You have so many great tracks. Suicidal Failures, another one. Escape to 88. So many really memorable tracks. Very good. Good lyrics. Gritty, grimy, great production. Really, really enjoyed this project. Great album by Cage. Really would recommend. Then we have Maxwell, good singing album, R&B, called Black Summer's Night. He did a part 2 to this album. Again, really good instrumentation, great singing. Definitely really enjoyable. Great album to have in your collection. Like a lot of Maxwell stuff, even his later albums. Really like. We have EPMD, Strictly Business, another album. Approved. It's a remastered edition. Really has great production, great MCing, stuff you could play at a party. Yeah, great samples. Really enjoyed this. Really must have in your collection if you're into hip hop. We have Pete Rock, CL Smooth, The Main Ingredient. Really love this album. Classic album. Great lyrics, great rhymes, good content. That street stuff, conscious songs, talking about living in the hood, all these things. Really great album to have. Very jazzy, has that strong hip hop production. Would recommend that as well. We have Onyx, more gritty, grimy, gangster raps type. Great production, good beats, rhymes. Definitely really good album here. It's called Back the Fuck Up. Really good album to get. Yeah, definitely. Really good. Cypress Hill. Back in Black. A newer album. Really enjoyed this. Really got some good songs on here. We have Champion Sound, which was the theme song to the AEW pay-per-view All Out in 2022. Yep, that memorable event. Really good song. Really like the production. Yeah, really gritty, grimy. Love the song Champion Sound. Has some good conscious stuff on here as well. Got, yeah, like some modern stuff in there. A little bit of a mixture of the new sound with the old school. Everything just implemented perfectly. The rhyming structure and pattern was also great on here. Can't go wrong. Really good album. And yeah, and I would recommend watching All Out 2022, the AEW pay-per-view which Champion Sound appeared on. Then we have Logic. This album is fire. Can't remember the name of the album now. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's College Days, because there's another Logic one here as well, which is another good album. This has great hip-hop beats, more old school, has that jazzy rap flavour. You can't go wrong here. Shorter tracks, more tracks but shorter, but still uniquely different project, usually from Logic, but definitely really like this one. Oh, Vinyl Days it's called. Really good album. Would really like this, recommend it. Really quality stuff here. We have ASAP Rocky with At Long Last, ASAP Rocky. I've got another ASAP Rocky one as well. I'm not going to show that one. Try and look for that in my collection. Got a load of albums, stuff like that. But this album was really good quality. Some really good songs on here. Loved the production, good MCing, like different versatility of tracks, more new school. Really, really enjoyed this. Really good flavour, some good beats. Yeah. Then we have Burna Boy. This album really good. Love this song. Good song, The Party too. Some good good singing on here. Really good to dance to. If you want to party, stuff like that. Has some deep stuff in here as well. So yeah, definitely a good album to get. And we have Killer Mike with Michael. Really enjoyed this project. Really love this album. Like, really conscious, got that religious flavour in it. Talking about God, he talks about street life, the bad, the good parts of it. The consequences of that life. He also talks about God. He talks about mental health issues. There's a lot of content on here. Definitely would recommend this album by Michael, by Killer Mike. Really, really enjoyed the album. Came out this year. Yeah, definitely good quality album. Has that modern sound as well. Apart from that song with, which has that LP, which was like Run the Jewels Reunion. Them two together had more of that more old school sound. I think it really benefited both people. Really good song. And yeah, really good album overall. Then we have this album, Motivational Speech by Skippy Skills and Louis Beats. This has got that old school hip hop flavour, braggadocious rhymes, multi-syllable type rhymes, has that more jazzy hip hop beats, more old school. He's from the UK. Really know the DJ that produced, friends with the person who knows the rapper, went into his shop, he gave me this CD. Really, really enjoyed this and definitely would recommend this album. Hard to get, like, but definitely worth listening to. Really love the beats, the rhymes, and I was like, this album is really good and really good project. Notorious B.I.G. and Faith Evans, The King and I. This album is a good album. Really good singing, MCing. Really got a lot of old tracks that weren't recorded by B.I.G. And you have Faith Evans is singing. Some good guest features on here. I think Busta Rhymes, Styles P, and a lot of people on here did their thing. And this album is fun to listen to from start to finish. Yeah, and yeah, it's not a classic album, but it's definitely something fun to listen to. You have the Fugees, The Score. This album is a classic album. Again, got popular songs like Ready or Not, Killing Me Softly. You got songs like The Score. You got Fuji La, which samples a song by Tina Marie's Ooh La La. Really good song on there. Definitely No Woman No Cry, Bob Marley cover. A lot of really good songs on here. Definitely enjoyed this project. Sam Smith's latest album. Really enjoyed this album, Gloria. Had some good songs on it. Great singing, good production. Big fan of Sam Smith's music. Can't go wrong. Known for songs like Love Me No More. Got some ballads on here. Variety of different tracks. Definitely think this is a good project from Sam Smith. More on a negative note, this album by Nafe Smalls and Emma Huncho. This album wasn't for me. Didn't like the production. The rhymes just didn't do it. Not very good. This album is probably a 3-4 out of 10 at best. Yeah, didn't do it for me. Haven't listened to it since I listened to it that one time. Might have went and listened to it a few tracks afterwards. Yeah, this album, not for me. Didn't really enjoy that. We have Nicki Minaj, Queen. I actually like this album. Has a variety of different tracks. A song with Labyrinth and Eminem is a standout track. Really love that song. It has other good songs like Barbie Dreams is another good song. A lot Rich Sex on here. Wow. Yeah, Miami and Coco Channel with Foxy Brown is also a good song. Yeah, some really good songs on here. Really stand out. Had some great production. The rhymes were on point. I think this is a definite fun album. Would recommend it. Nicki Minaj, Queen. Locksmith. Locksmith, 1,000 Cuts. A really, really good album. Really enjoyed it. Good singing. I mean, good MCing. You had songs like Who I Am, Rebecca Noble. Really good song. about relationships, things like that. There's songs that are political, relationships, breakdown, and he gets this really good perception of it. He's very clever, articulate, and very relatable with his rhyme patterns, and really great MC. He has he's like, I would say, content-wise, similar to Drake, but more political and more with a better rhyme pattern. Yeah, multi-syllable type stuff. I would say, yeah, Locksmith, really good album. 1,000 Cuts. I like the song with R.A. as well on there. And Olive Branch, again, another great album. Great songs about relationships, good production. Has that boom bap, has some trap sort of beats to it. Can't go wrong. Content on point. Ups and downs, relationships. Talks about politics, the political stuff going on, this, that and the other. Definitely worth to have in your album collection. Joss Stone, big fan of this, Mind, Body and Soul. Really love this album. You Had Me was a really relatable track. I should do an in-depth review on it at some point. Right to Be Wrong, another great song. Yeah, it has some reggae production, soul production, has some hip-hop beats as well. Really, really good production, really good singing. Very, get that emotions going. Definitely a really, really good album here. And the final album I'm going to show is Logic again, College Days. This album was really good as well. Good rhymes, content on point, has that jazzy flavour. Some songs had a trap beat. There was some West Coast production, variety of different beats, but he managed to make it sort of work with the way he was rhyming. Definitely really, really good album to have in your collection. This is a CD collection part 3. I might show a few more and do a few more while I'm here doing this. Yeah, see, The Weeknd. This is another album I'll show you, The Weeknd. Really like The Weeknd. Yeah, this album really good. Has songs with Ed Sheeran, Real Life, Loser featuring Labyrinth, Acquainted. Really good song. Often, The Hills, Feel Face. This is a really good album. Really, really enjoyed this album from The Weeknd. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Peace.